Mr. Ahmed here for 4.5. Dilations is the goal for today. A dilation is a transformation that enlarges or reduces the original figure proportionally. The dilations that we're going to do are going to be centered around the origin, 0, 0, unless otherwise stated, but ours will be around 0, 0. A couple things we need to talk about. Scale factor is the ratio of the length of the image to the pre-image. So the image is on top, pre-image is on the bottom. That is like the new over the old. Okay, so image to pre-image. If the scale factor is greater than 1, it'll be an enlargement, and that would mean that the image is larger than the pre-image. If the scale factor is between 0 and 1, the image will be smaller, and that's called a reduction. Okay, so for us to find the new vertices, all we have to do is multiply them by the scale factor. All right, so these are pretty straightforward. So triangle ABC has vertices 0, 2, 4, 4, and negative 1, 4. Find the vertices of the image with a scale factor of 4. So A prime, I just need to take 4 times 0, which is 0. And 4 times 2 is 8. B prime, our new point, 4 times 4 is 16, 16. And then I would be able to plot these points. And our last point C, I have to multiply by 4, so negative 4, 16. So we just multiply all of the vertices by that scale factor, okay? So our next example says we have a quadrilateral with vertices P, Q, R, and S. Graph the polygon and its image, so I have to start with the original. I'll do the original in purple. That's the polygon. And then we're going to graph the image in orange. And that's going to be the scale factor of 1/2. So since it's 1/2, our orange one should be smaller than our purple one. So point P is at negative 2, 4. Plot point P. All right. Q is at 4, 4. R is at 4, negative 2. And S is at negative 4, negative 4. So there's my first one, PQRS. This is my pre-image. And now I need to find my image. So my new shape. So I have to multiply all these points by 1/2. So P prime is negative 1, 2, half. So negative 1, 2, P prime. Q prime is at, have to multiply by 1/2, so 1/2 of 4 is 2 and 2. So 2, 2. And there's Q prime. R prime is at 2, negative 1. Take 1/2 of both of those. 1/2 of 4 is 2. 1/2 of negative 2 is negative 1. So 2, negative 1. R prime. All right, yeah, this is definitely looking about half the size. And S prime is at negative 2, negative 2. Okay, so negative 2, negative 2. There we go, S prime. So here is my image. It is half the size of the pre-image. Easiest one to count would be a QR. QR here is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1/2 of 6 is 3, so it's half the size. Same thing with PQ. This is 1, 2, 3. This was 6 units long. So we can see that it's half the size. And now we're just going to find a couple scale factors, and that'll wrap up the chapter. So determine whether the dilation shown below is an enlargement or a reduction, and then find the scale factor. So the key here is I have to find the image and the pre-image. So when we write the scale factor, that's equal to the image over the pre-image. Okay, new over old. So the new one, B prime, C prime, I just need to find the length of one of its sides. So I'm going to count BC. Okay, BC is 1, 2, 3. So that's my new one, image 3, over the old one. This is my pre-image. This is where it all started. And BC, its corresponding part, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 3 over 5 for the scale factor. We got it. That's it. Just have to find the ratio of the corresponding sides of the image over the pre-image. And our last one. All right, let's do the image, the new one in purple over the pre-image in orange. That's going to get us our scale factor. So in purple, the new one is the primes. So the new one is right here. How big is this piece? I just chose to count A, B because it's nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 over the pre-image is 2. So 4 over 2 is 2 to 1. Or 2. Okay, so there's my scale factor. Scale factor of 2. So when I look at these, this one is greater than 1, so that's an enlargement. And let's think about that. Did it get bigger? Yes, it did. The scale factor here is 3/5. That's less than 1, so this is a reduction. Did ours get smaller? Yes, it did. All right, that's it for today. Have a good one.